today. Now, what mood are you trying to create in your home? If it's not working, maybe you're using the wrong wall color. Here to show us the power of paint to transform your space, Benjamin Moore's Sharon Greck joins me. How are you? You know what? First show of the new year together.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you. I love that we're talking about this because it means that you can actually inexpensively completely alter your space, and we're talking paint. Paint can make a huge difference.
It is the most transformative thing you can do in your home. If you think about it, which we don't all the time, the walls take up the most visual space in your room. So by changing that one thing, you can make it or break it.
Yes. Yeah, that's true.
Right? We've all seen it go bad too. So it's really important to think about the mood that you want in that space. So I thought this was a great opportunity to show a lot of different colors, and with a fantastic IKEA set, very beautiful neutral furniture that anybody might already have. You might be looking to change things up. And how, you know what, you can change the color behind that and it'll give the whole room a different feel.
So one room, 4 different moods.
4 different moods.
What's the first mood?
Okay, well, everyone loves gray, so I thought I'd start with gray, the classic. This is City Shadow. It's from Benjamin Moore's Color Stories, which I love all the names. This is City Shadow, and it's dark and it's very sophisticated. So when you use gray, you're usually not making a strong statement. You're just really getting an atmosphere. So this is very atmospheric. It's very moody, sophisticated. And then especially with the textures of gray, we've layered in with the beautiful linens, the throw, the rug. So it's relatively monochromatic. So you really get immersed in the gray. So it has that really nice, sophisticated, textured, moody feel.
It is moody. There's a bit of drama there, right?
Absolutely, especially with the darker grays. When you go light, you can get a little fresher and it's a little, you know, a little springier feeling. But with the dark grays, you really get that sophisticated dramatic feel.
So shall we switch it?
Let's switch things up and get a completely different mood. Let's go from moody and sophisticated to restful.
Ooh, look at that.
Ooh, I heard an ooh.
Yeah, because it does. It makes a huge difference.
Doesn't it?
It changes the whole vibe of the space.
That's exactly it. So you know what? You can really, really make a big difference. So you want to really think about that, the mood, not just what you've got in the room. You got to think about what you've got in the room because that's really important. But when you have neutral furnishings, you can really do anything. So this is sea glass. And I love this because it's a great combination between green and blue. And we know that green and blue are both very calming, relaxing, restful colors. So you kind of get the best of both worlds, and it has a bit of gray in it as well. So it tones down. It's not so bright. So in a way, it's a neutral.
It is. It almost feels coastal now.
Right.
You know, there's something about it that's very calming.
Exactly.
Okay, let's move over here. Same room once again, and look at the freshness of this.
Same room. Fresh, exactly, Tracy. I think pinks, blushes especially, feel very fresh. Now this one, you'll love the name, Cashmere Wrap.
Ooh. It just feels good.
It's cozy. It's pretty. It's soft, but it's also fresh. When you go to brighter pinks, they have more of a stimulating effect.
That's true.
Right? Kind of like a red, which would look great in this space as well. But blushes are still so on trend, so I thought that this would be a really beautiful one because, again, you don't always think to do a pale pink with a dark gray. It might feel too contrasty, but I love how there's enough color in this. There's enough tone and saturation that it works really well. So Cashmere Wrap, calming, beautiful.
People relegate a lot of these colors to the nursery or the kids' rooms, and it can be just as sophisticated in a grown-up space.
Absolutely, and that's one thing I love about the Color Stories colors, because they're color, but they're still toned, they're neutral, right?
That's right.
Like if you used a really bright pink,
that'd be a little different.
Palettes, it would be a little different.
Yeah,
exactly. So let's go to talk about drama.
Ooh, hot tamale.
Yeah, everybody's ready for some color at this great time of the year. This is Egyptian clay.
Ooh, nice.
Now, I personally am not a huge fan of red, but I'm a huge fan of orange. And this is like a red-orange, so it's got the best of both worlds. It's got the happiness and the enthusiasm, optimism of orange, but then it's got that strength and sort of enveloping feeling that red gives you.
Nice.
So Egyptian clay.
This will wake you up. You know, there's something about it, but I like the fact that it's still a little bit tempered.
Well, that's it. It is. I picked colors that all have a little bit of tone, a little bit of gray in them, so that they're not yelling at you. They're all very comfortable in your space. It just depends on the mood that you want.
What an easy way to switch up your look for 2019, and we want to help you with your paint project. So Sharon has brought gift certificates for 1 gallon of Benjamin Moore paint for everyone in our audience. Thank you for that. So generous. Well, paint